We're on a mission.
Christian murdering scum that from giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. Literally come out from under rocks. They have green colored skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy with sick stuff, man. She sleeps in that same room as the creepy widow woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go we're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of foreign people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. I'm gonna step your dollar at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet. Did we get it?
I'm getting a flashback to all these Stephen J. Canal movie TV shows. Riptide! Thank you, Dr.Ben.
Yeah!
This art is just so freaking crazy and just like so, like this is the epitome of like underground comics to me. I think I love it. I think it is so cool. I don't know, just the certain things like when she's walking away and she just has this big ass with
look at that big ass, look at that big juicy booty, this Latina
with her twisted deformed arm looking over her shoulder. I love it so much. It's almost Ted McKeever-ish in a way. I don't know, it's like Beavis and Butthead unmet. How do you like that? I don't know, but it's so cool. Like there's just something very compelling and just, I love his stuff. I'm a fan. Great storyteller, just totally, as I've said before, the epitome of like underground indie comics. Right there, Dr.Ben Anthony. Such great, you know, color choices and just, I don't know, I'm with it. Inimitable, I love it. I love the color scheme you chose here, and this looks so good. Good job, Dr.Ben.
Love it.
For you 90s stoners out there.
This just felt. Yeah, this stuff I really like too. I love underground stuff, and this side of the book had tried to bring a lot of that feel into it, and I really appreciate it.
Wow. Yeah, that's Dr.Ben again, man. He had been away from comics for a long time, and now he's back. He's got these crazy colors.
Yes, I like.
Really great work. And some of it's like meta too, you know. It's got talking about Brubaker, Sean Phillips. This is like he is in this. He's the guy with the chops and the bald head there in the top right. So like, you know,
that's the Broob.
Yeah, his hat. Yeah, does Broob know about this? He would love this.
I don't know.
You can get $500 for the original art if that's on Bristol board out of Brubaker.
Dr.Ben is just yelling, "You're wrong," at caps. All right, but here's my larger point.
Come on, you fuckers think that just because a guy reads comics he can't start some shit? I'll fucking take all you.
Yes. I gotta give Dr.Ben some props real quick. Thick Comics, because when he wrote to me, I think sometime last year about you know, because I write comic reviews and stuff like that in between everything, and like he hit me up, was like, you should do something like, you know, do like a interview thing, or like, I don't know, join the Comics Journal or something, right? And I kind of just took those words to heart and just kept going for it. So Tony, I'll be interviewing you very soon down the road. And
yeah. Well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding.
We're on a mission from God.
Okay. Well, nobody's here. That's okay because this is I'm just drawing. Here we have it with us. The hangout stream. You know, like I'm not doing stuff lately. I figured if I'm drawing stream, this is Lyndon Johnson. I got Trash Cast. What is he calling it? Trash Cast chat stream. Yeah, so I'm not trying to talk over it. I just want to hang out and draw. I figured have this, get this, when people want to come and hang out and draw. That's cool. Right. Sure. Okay. Well, so let's pull a little egg thing around here. There's like Lyndon Johnson. I got this one. I got this one. It's like him being in a car. I don't like the car, and that's the thing called it. Scoop this in there somehow. I like this view of him better than that. Yeah. We'll see. There, I see what I did wrong. Oh. See, that's me figuring out how to stream. Make sure. So this is on the iPad. I just gotta make sure is that you know
This is on. Yeah. Backstabbing Cecil. I love all the I love all the back and forth and all of the ComicsGate stuff. It's always so and so did this, so and so did that. What? Okay. So we're not doing that one right now. We're going to do some of his coat. Tumblers. It's going to be for author, writer. More nice picture of Lyndon B. Johnson, former United States president, in one of his hunting poses. That's what this says. Like made his nose, his ear a little bit too big there. Yeah, it's a little bit way. He's got an exaggerated ear, but that might have been a little bit too much. What's going on in the heart of Cecil? See, this is an evidence stream to document destruction. Cecil. Court-martial charges against Cecil. No forgiveness. I remember hearing someone else talk about it, saying how like they did drawing streams that helped keep them kind of like accountable to drawing. I like that. I think that was Mr. Jamie Jones. If it wasn't, then someone else. Or not thinking it. Yeah, I don't want to shout out people at the beginning of the video there talking about me, saying good things about me. Mr. Michael Fitzgerald Troy, F. Troy, Eli, and Dan Shaheen, and the guy that's there with Dan Shaheen. That's good words. Thank you. How does anybody survive that? I know Ethan won't like this, but I don't care. You know, if he doesn't believe that Lyndon B. Johnson potentially had a hand Well, this is a fictional story. This is a comic. This isn't real. You know what I'm saying? Like real world, obviously, Lyndon B. Johnson would not have had anything to do with what? Hold on. So I think we convinced.
Oh my God! Oh, you died.
Okay.
Because I left my post. I had to be somewhere else. I put it in the trash can and yellow and black. One, but he was unopposed.
How do you win when you're unopposed?
Just a kid from Brooklyn joined the channel. Thank you, my friend. Dad, God.
I like this idea that he's doing. This was the only thing I kind of like went off a character with. His little fingers here. You're not supposed to like name the things that you're drawing, but in this case, it doesn't matter. I can see. On. Just seeing what this stuff is, you know, I think it's kind of cool. Let's see what okay. So he's got that coming down. Hold on. Got this one. What's he doing with this? I'm going that one for now. I'm supposed to get the coat. That's friggin' awesome. Like, that's the thing, like, all these people that do all this stuff, all this stuff. Like, you just have like a Talladega race car with the freaking Cyber Frog on it. Like, get out of here. That's some crazy. That is just crazy. Who else even? Freaking. That's insane. You know, like I said, like Todd McFarlane had that Spawn funny car, but that thing didn't really race, you know? Cyberfrog gonna be bigger than Spawn? Who knows? Four times.
So it's hard to pay $19.50 for something because then you got to sell it for
$80 for a mug? That seems like too high of a price. You're supposed to increase. Oh, let me put the thing. I'll put the shit in the shit. Hold on. No, I don't. Let's see. What is that? No. Okay. I'll put it in the. I don't think he said anything in there. Hey. Oh, I gotta put it over in the Facebook thing. Is that what it is? Hold still. Hold still. brewski for $10 because I've had fist fights with friends whose weddings. Groups. Okay, hold on, folks. I'll be back to draw in just a second here. Just a second. There. If I sit here. My birthday, Chicago canceled. I'm the real victim. We'll come to kill for us. We got parties going on, dude. They're just not the ones that we were expecting. Those guys are still going to ComicsGate in Chicago. I'm very tempted to go. But, you know, I came home and from hard. Like, it's hard to go anywhere until Andrea over there. Go in there? Yeah, okay. Post. But yeah, they're going to ComicsGate. I would love to fly out. Think. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should have written something. Yeah, I have to write a word on it. A word on the. Ew. What? They're all angry about that. Veto. Okay. This guy seems so goofy. It's like Abbott Costello. Okay. There. Okay. Save that. That's what it is. Court martial. Back to the court martial. Excellent. All right. There we go. Fix that. That's muted and that's not muted. Excellent. Excellent. See, the other thing I can do is like I could do reviews, cut them out of the stream, make the stream like private or something, or even do it private now. No, you know what I'm saying, might as well have it open, but like I could do reviews live where I'm just thinking and like reacting to a comic on the fly or whatever, and then come through later and like I said, make it private and chop it up into you know, clips and reviews and whatnot. That might be the thing to do. On the day of the invasion. Yeah, there's a reason someone has asked me to do this. I don't want to like name them unless they want to like claim it. I don't want to like make them feel under pressure. Be like, yes, I like it. I don't like it. You know, it's not. Yeah, it's a picture of Lyndon Johnson and gun body tied up in the tank on the hood. Right, that's what he wants there. But we put it all together digitally and then turn it into like a print or something, maybe a shirt form. Here you go. No, it's a completely different car. Hopefully I have the reference picture on the iPad over here. Hold on. Hold on a second. I need to get it better. I need to get like an office assistant, like print all these pictures out, all my reference photos out, and then like organize everything for me. Oh, it's all wrong. All right. I guess we'll just stick with doing this. It's close. I don't want to like get too onto focused on his face yet. Like I just want to get clothes better set. His ear. Okay, 70 emails. What? Well, baseball love, don't forget, there's another race this weekend, this coming weekend, so maybe you want to hang out. That is so crazy that Cody kid got to drive the Talladega. He said they came in like 19th. That's pretty good. Beat half of them or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't 19th, 9th? I don't know what it was. I don't follow how any of that stuff works. This dude's going 180 miles an hour down the road, down the racetrack. That's fast. Yeah, I mean, I go by that sometimes, but it's always necessary. You kind of just think that you know, like what people how to price things. Like it's way too much. Like honestly, the idea of so I definitely want this to be like I don't want him to look like a noble president. Like I want him to look like a evil villain. Like that's definitely the vibe for all of this. I think I'm gonna make this more like a black. In the photos, it's kind of like a white suit. If I make it more of like a villainy black suit, I think we'll give it a better, better look for it. The idea in the story here is that Lyndon B. Johnson is a killer. He has bodies, people that he has shot, claimed, hunted, evil hunter. It's a fictional story that I bet I could use that group for him for this too. Yeah, that would be the thing. Like use it for whoever's in there. I've got a whole group of stuff for this guy. This but then in SJW within found out John was going to be there. Shane was allowed to go. Yeah, hold on. This is the whole thing. Like Shane hasn't caused enough trouble yet. That's what I tell him. Why is Shane allowed to go? Because he hasn't caused enough trouble. Why are these other people allowed to go to conventions? Because they don't matter. Like nobody's afraid of them. Nobody sees them as like a valid threat in the culture war. They're just silly. But we, my God, like letting me and John onto the premises of a mainstream comics convention in the heart of Chicago, which is culturally it's far leftist. Was terrifying to certain people, individuals within C2E2. We've identified them. They are men who dress like women. Anyway, so they canceled us. They said, no, we're not. You can't just come in here. No. which is something I figured would happen. John knew it would happen too. Like he knew it might happen. He thought it was a possibility. What happened was the ComicsGate Kings responded to it. People who you would expect, oh, they were canceled. From this was a news story. It's kind of a news story within our sphere. Sort of. But on the other hand, some people, the zeros, zero. Richard Johnson.
Dick,
at all.
DJ.
Anna lost her press pass.
DJ Johnson.
But I understand their product did too. He also told me.
What's your press pass?
He was talking on a live stream about how he lost his press pass at San Diego. And was disturbed by it. But anyway, they didn't mention me and John and Shane. They didn't talk about it. Now, here's the thing. Do we expect it? No, I don't expect anything from them. I expect them to do what's expedient to them. To me, I don't think they're going to go out of their way. I don't see them as serious cultural warriors at all. I see them as clowns, talking about Star Wars and reciting safe talking points that were already well established by people like me and your boy Zach. They just repeat what we said 7 years ago, and then they just wait for super chats to come in. Are they really on the edge? Would they really take a chance? Would they really gamble and risk anything? Do they have actual principles to say, we don't like Ethan and John, we don't even know if we like Shane Davis, but cancel culture.
I don't even know if we like Shane Davis. I don't know. That guy, he can't fucking draw for one. I can't find any Shane Davis art. Like I know he's not. There's one, but
some of these guys, it's just you might not agree with what they're saying, but if you recognize that there is a force that's keeping people, that's quieting down a certain segment of the population by disallowing them to participate, you've got to respond to that. You've got to react to that. So John Malin, I just kind of went, yeah, this sucks, blah blah blah. I was not expecting anything from the zeros, but John was. It doesn't matter how many trash casts I do exposing these guys. It doesn't matter. John was actually surprised. John goes, wait a second. So, somebody puts a puppet of Miss Piggy next to Nerdrotic's wife, and the world goes insane. Free comics.
Miss Piggy. Leave her alone. Leave the pig alone.
For no reason. I mean, just the reason given was, you're going to make people feel unsafe with your gender ideology. You're just, it's her. What you have said in the past makes it harassment for you to be there. So just our being there because of things that we've said in the past about gender ideology, we disagree with this and that. That disallows us, that bars us from attending, Chicago Comics. That's stupid. It's not fair. It's dumb. And clearly there are pussies that are in charge of all of this stuff. Anyway, John said, you guys all responded to, cancel.
That's how they are.
Canceled. He's like, what do I have to do? Blow my brains out to get some, to get a reaction from people within our sphere? That was bad. When John said that, people went, whoa, John. But John's fire. He's making a good point. And then John came out and he said something similar, like, oh, I think so. Yeah, Miss Piggy, blah, blah, blah. And everybody throws a shit fit, but we get him. Nobody says anything, right? Nobody says nothing. So Cecil came out and he basically responded to John by saying, that those posts, you're like a pussy. You're like begging for help from these guys. It's really call them feminine, bumble pussy.
Yeah.
You don't say stuff like that to John.
He was drinking though.
It's also not who a friend is. It's not what a friend would do. And that has been largely like the crux of the problem here. And the fans are responding. It's like you guys are.
Breaking news.
I had this moment here that was
Cecil called John.
Big time. So he's like, this ain't it, ComicsGate. To Mrs. Nerdrotic getting posed next to her, or getting a picture of Miss Piggy next to her. Cecil was like,
That's so goofy.
But Cecil wouldn't respond to, Cecil would not be protective of his friend John Malin. This came in, which is funny.
Great. 200 watts studio for 2. Best Jack show ever. Trevor Bruce for 5.
Turkish wrestling.
Hey, Cecil, try being a friend of John the way you're a friend of Gary's wife. Oh. That's great. I love it. So that's kind of what's going on now. Cecil was drunk when he was on the Jack show, saying these things to John. To me, it was it seemed hyper aggressive. It seemed way out of line with the relationship, friendship that Cecil has with everybody on the Jack show and with John. I'm not somebody who's going to cancel Cecil. I hope they kind of work things out. I don't want Cecil to go away. But yeah, like a lot of people are just like, hey, first of all, Cecil like coming after.
You gotta stop Cecil.
This ain't his comedy.
You gotta stop Cecil.
What are you talking about? It's very much ComicsGate. This is just our type. He does things like this,
You gotta stop Cecil. Not Cecil.
To be like hypercritical and ComicsGate, like no, fuck that.
And base his face off.
We're gonna do whatever we want to do.
Look at this little goofy mouth.
Seemed to me like Cecil was,
I said I wasn't going to work on it, so immediately I knew. Like that. The next thing was like, I'm not going to smear this. And then
social climbing, this is cloud chasing. Like if I am seen to show up and condemn my friends on behalf of
my
friends, a powerful, influential YouTuber for some fucking reason in this space, that maybe I'll get more party invites. Maybe it's going to help me.
Yeah, fuck a bunch of that.
And I told Cecil this to his face.
If you want me to do something to hang out.
If you think those guys are going to help you sell any comics, you're barking up the wrong tree. You want to go to fucking gay parties in Las Vegas with them? You want to rub shoulders with those retards? Then continue to do what you're doing. You know how much money you're going to make from it? 0. They're not going to help you. They're willing to have you on every now and then. You want to be on Friday Night Tights. You want to get some views. Look how Shadiversity did.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Shadiversity parody video. Oh my God, I got to play that too. I didn't pull that up. I watched that. I was laughing so hard. I thought that was great. They're not going to help you. ComicsGate is everything. If you're somebody who wants to make comic books and you don't have a large platform of your own, and Cecil doesn't really. Cecil kind of bounces on all of his platforms, okay, but he kind of bounces on other people's platforms. He's a guest star.
See, I might know that looks really bad once it's all done. Let me just give her one of those and with the old digital pencil. Once you get it all scanned in.
Around with those guys. If you're doing it,
add enough more background stuff in here. I just want to get him.
Real bad idea.
Big shapes nailed
down. And also stand by us. Everybody who's in this space should be pissed off at C2E2. And if you're sitting there going, hey, it's funny because I don't like those guys, well, that shit's going to get returned right back at you. If Nerdrotic got canceled for something, Nerdrotic losing his press pass to me pisses me off. He should have his press pass. He's got a large following. He's on YouTube. He should have a press pass. If they took his press pass away from him, it's fucking ideological. There's no other reason for that. There's no reason. I don't like the guy, but I don't care. He definitely deserves to have a press pass at San Diego, whatever. Sure.
Million viewers for Gary.
Bashing women.
I don't know what he's about.
Questioning the gay agenda in comics and all of these things.
He's one of those guys.
And WonderCon, I understand.
Keep him out. Stop Gary.
It's like I'm fully aware of why he took his press pass, because he does all those things. He's probably worse than me. But at the same time, how fucking dare you? This guy is an enormous YouTuber. He is spreading his anti-woke propaganda to an enormous audience. And I know you guys are woke, and I know what your agenda is, but it doesn't matter. If you're fair and balanced, like Fox News, if you are like at all going to adhere to any idea of justice and fairness, he should have his press pass so that he can go to your conventions, and you can,
They always pick such weird targets that they go after. That they'll be like, this guy can't come in, and it's fucking Gary. Like what? Why? Fucking Milo Yiannopoulos. They're like, Milo Yiannopoulos cannot come to the campus. Cannot come because of his dangerous rhetoric.
I will fight for his right to do that. And why won't you fight for John Malin and Shane Davis and me? You definitely should fight for me.
Fight.
So I don't give a fuck. Don't fight for me. Fuck you. But anyway, all of this stuff is just, it goes to show that I'm right. And John is like, holy shit, like they're not for real. It's like,
yeah,
that's what I've been saying, dude. Maybe you should.
That's why you make fun of them.
Trash Cast. Everybody should watch Trash Cast. You will see that I've consistently proven right about everything.
That's why they don't like it.
Bearwolf 13 says we got 2.4 thousand people watching. And only 594 likes. What will it take to get you to smang the like button, the thumbs up? By the way, I understand. I just shout out to some of these guys on the Zero Committee. The Zero. I understand these guys watching it all the time. Oh my God, dude! Welcome to you guys. I love it. Jeremy Breaks, my old friend. Very interested in getting a puppet.
I want a puppet.
Like soft milk toast, like super left wing people, and they're all like, I'm super wealthy and I don't want to be bothered, blah blah blah, but I care about all this like social justice bullshit.
Rip in the chat.
Yeah, so it's kind of wild, but I don't look in the chat.
Yeah.
Rip.
Talking about
I'm a ripperologist.
Yeah, of course he is. What do you think he's doing? All he does is social media. He's always in the chat. Oh, somebody might kind of be talking about me. Rip is in the chat. Shout out to Rip it in the chat now.
What did you say? What did you say about me?
Hey, straight up, Rip is in the chat.
He's in the chat.
Shout out to
show him how to duck. Teach me how to duck.
The fact that Rip truly is the Trump of comics because he's this outsider who came in and just took over. And
well, I mean, he's fat like Trump, but he's other than that,
Trump.
He's not the Trump of comics. I am the Trump of comics, obviously.
Like in the comics world, like that's Trump. Trump never had.
He's not a Trump of comics. Like definitely Ethan would be the Trump of comics, not fucking.
Who, by the way, you guys, what are you talking about? Who is hating you for affiliating with Eric July anywhere? Who's doing that?
Eric here. How do I get out of his thing?
Aren't you retards sending night letters to
Hold on.
because they're affiliating with me? Isn't that what's happening?
No.
Who is getting angry that anyone affiliates with Eric July? Isn't that what everybody is supposed to do? Isn't that the vacuum sucking down?
Now I don't even remember what I was going to tell him.
Right there, everybody's going to go that way. It seems kind of like
Rip was like the Ben Carson. Rip was like the Ben Carson of comics. It's just like my brain's searching, yo. I don't get that.
Every single one of you has said and know that his books stink. And here's the thing: Trump is a great leader. Trump is a good leader who makes positive.
Is backspace the Ben
You guys know what
Carson.
books stink. So when you say that he's the Trump of comics, Jeremy, what are you saying about Trump? But you were a mad guy.
That's the Ben Carson of ComicsGate. Yeah.
People are sending me weird messages.
There's so many.
You know that.
It's so crazy.
My books aren't going to make any money. What's he going to steal? What the hell?
Okay. We'll get back to that.
Offense, but like most of your money for the last project came from you doing the same charity bit that Eric July did. Am I wrong? And nobody wanted to confront you because everybody kind of likes you and thinks you're a nice guy. You are a nice guy. You do a lot of charitable endeavors. People respect you. But most of the money for your last book, a big chunk of it came from doing the exact same charity thing And let me just say this, because I want this to never happen again. And if it does happen again moving forward, I am going to come down like a fucking ton of bricks, maybe 3 tons of bricks, considering my size, on you guys and whoever does it. This charity, Comic Books for Kids, they are not, okay, a site. They're not a charity. They're not a convenient means for you to offload copies of your crowdfunding. Okay,
that does sound kind of.
That's the purpose of the charity. They do not need crates and crates and
Crates and crates of shitty comics. Here you go, kids.
You receive a fractional donation? I don't know. I'm not sure. They don't need it. That's not the purpose. The purpose of the charity is they want a variety of comics so that the kids have choices of things.
They should, you should almost get like all them kids like.
No kid needs to read your book.
Is it? They have to be new comics? I wonder.
2 copies, 3 copies, maybe 10 copies.
You think you'd be able to be like, here, like, go get a couple long boxes.
That's not the point of the charity. The point of the charity
That'd be what I'd want to do for kids.
Comics, so that the kids can read Spider-Man, characters that they actually like, by creators who are confident and know how to tell stories. You got these Make-A-Wish kids.
What's this thing over here?
Fucking ice on number 1. What do you think their wish is going to be? For more cancer. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So when I see this happen again, and I'm warning everybody now, if I see any of these crowdfunding campaigns utilize the
end it actually. I feel like I kind of like.
I'm going to come out and fucking call them a scam. Okay, that's my warning right now. Right here, podcast. I will directly call every single person. And I'm telling you,
I'm going for like almost an hour. Yeah, I think that's a good. This little stream for a little bit. Maybe make some food. Ice cream.
Offload and sell. Get rid of a bunch of
Finish his little mouth here. His little.
So get ready. I hope I never see that happen again.
Oh no.
I got a problem. It's off about that. And everybody's quiet. You know why people are quiet about it? Because people are quiet because they want to be on each other's shows. Nobody wants to kind of come to heads with anybody except for the people who they've already ostracized.
What?
And these guys can criticize me all they want because it's safe. It's safe to criticize me. They've decided that it's okay. But criticizing each other, no.
Yeah.
This is the fellowship. We're the fellowship, everybody. Everybody get along. If you do some weird shit, doesn't matter. Everybody keeps it quiet because this is great. Everybody is working together to extract money.
Extracting money for garbage. Why not? I like it. I mean, is like drawing a picture. I don't know. I mean, I guess trying to draw like a picture of what's his face here.
You know what the puppet? You have a puppet? What the fuck, man? Jay has a puppet. I don't have a puppet. Yeah, what you have to do is you have to go after that person, to be honest.
The puppet show is like.
What did you say, Jeremy?
How can you not like those puppet shows? How can you not like those? That and what's his face? Suit.
I really want a puppet, dude.
I should pull up that.
They all sit underneath you Friday night type.
I should pull up the.
Talking about. Oh, you need one of you.
See there. I already searched for it. I just got to pull it back up.
Well, this get me a puppet. Like, I really want a puppet.
First this. Oh shit! What do we do?
Come on, man.
YouTube. Why are you messing up?
Everybody's got a
Close that. Close that.
Star Wars is dead.
They're talking about their own like. That's pretty.
Mine would probably be like Brie Larson. Whoa.
You know what mine does? Nothing. Says nothing.
Yeah.
I'll turn this off and I'll play this suit video that was pretty funny. He did.
You guys watch my show, don't you? Shout out. You're watching right now. What's up, guys? Jeremy's so cool. Man.
Shout out.
Yeah, I like Jeremy too. I actually still like Jeremy because I mean Jeremy is so transparently what.
Hold on. Pull this up.
Like in a fun way.
And present this. I'll mute. I'll mute this and I'll play. This is so. Oh, hold on, let me close that. No, thank you. This is Suit. This is Eric July, the musical. AI generated.
Oh, I jerked off playing Mario Kart lots of times.
Oh, no, that's not me. That's something else. Turn that off. Okay, I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute me.
Story is about a multi-million-dollar businessman. The story is about me. Story is about the greatest man. It's the story of my life and how life got me moving differently. So sit back, relax, as I tell you about the greatness man. There is, it's me. But who is it that it is? It is me that it is. It is I. But who is it that it is? It is, and that it's me, Eric July. But who is it that it is? It is me that it is. It is I. But who is it that it is? It is, and that it's me, Eric July. It began back when I was a dancer. They used to film cause it was cancer. They used to laugh at me, but I just couldn't see. I used to dance for free as they laughed at me. I then tried my hand at rapping. Didn't know no one was clapping. They all still laugh at me, and I still couldn't see. I used to rap for free, and they still laugh at me. But who is it that it is? It is me that it is. It is I. But who is it that it is? It is me that it is. It is I. But who is it that it is, and that is me, Eric July. So I then moved on to screaming. They all thought that I was dreaming.
The police, huh? Where is this?
It's just not like the best song ever.
As I screamed into the mic, set screaming free. Thought it's heavy metal like they still laugh at me. I then tried my hand at rapping, tried combining all from my talent tree. Was screaming rap while I danced for free. They all still laugh at me, I still could not see. You stole my talent free, and they still laugh at me. Then things took a dive. I'm coming so I could chill my vibe. It is me. I made friends with every faction. Sometimes just to give my reaction. Was on Ethan's show talking ComicsGate. To sell my comic and self-masturbate. I was also on Friday night tights. Sometimes just for the fights. But used to go to selling so I could chill my vibe. They all made me a lot of money. I sat back and thought it was funny that a black man with lots of shoulder hair could sell a product book dribbling hot air. Everything was going great, be great. I used the crew and ComicsGate. But then things took a dive. My comic book arrived. But who is it that it is? It is, and that is me, Eric July. But who is it that it is? It is that it. At first it was okay, cause no one read it. They just bought and then they shelved. I was sitting back enjoying it and then praising it. Then
Hello.
My product book was shit. I didn't know how to handle it. I used to describe it.
It's just the lore. This is so insane. This is so crazy. Dick had to go and ruin it.
this is like the most hilarious thing I have seen. Like using all this AI stuff for this. Like people say AI is not good, and this is like this stuff is hilarious. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand how anyone could see this, watch a couple of Suits videos, and be like, "Oh, we need to stop him. He can't do that."
I asked Nina how if she had read it. Nina said has not yet read it. Nick said he would read it.
Nick said he would read it. He's become an epic reggae like story song.
So now everyone was reading the product book. They all saw and spoke about how bad it looked. I really didn't understand all the hate. It had all what's colors, it should be great. It has everything a product
See if I can figure out how to share.
It has colors and artwork, as all of them would.
It's
We couldn't see any other factors. Then a bunch of people becoming detractors. But who is it that it is? It is, it is, it is, it is me, it is I. But who is it that it is? It is me, Eric July. But who is it that it is? And that is me, Eric July. So now fuck everyone that hates me. I found satanic
Of your critique of that guy, my critique of your critique of Eric July. I
can show this control me. But I'm great, yes, great, I am. You know I'm great because I say I am.
Hilarious.
You wish you were as great as I. But there is only one Eric July. So now you heard my story about a multi-million-dollar businessman. You just heard about me, a story about the greatest man, story of my life, and how it got me moving differently. So now you know about the greatest man there ever was. But who is it that it is? It is me, Eric July. Shout out Sturgis. Shout out Sturgis.
Shout out to Mr. David, or the guy whose name is. Mr. David is shout out. So. Is that the whole song? Yes. Suit yourself. Just leave it on there. How do I show it so you can see? That's his channel. Suit yourself. He's a good guy. That's some crazy videos. His other ones are the look. He's got a whole bunch of subscribers too. Good job, guy. He's got these ones that are like video games. Have you guys seen those? I like them. They're pretty. There's a lot of different songs. Eric July, more musicals of Eric July. 44 minutes. Eric Isom 2, the musical parody AI. That's insane. I have never seen anything like this where so many people. This is just Suit. Everyone just is so fixated. Where's the video game? Hold on. Making of the Iroh live action parody trailer. He rewrote all the dialogue.
I think it's funny. And when I found out about the Muppets, I was like, what the fuck?
So that is what is so just absurd. What if it's just that, like, what if Eric July is just paying people to make all these videos about him? Is that possible? Is that crazy to even suggest that? That sounds like something that would be crazy. Ethan Van Sciver versus, I like the one of Riley.
Johnson, you're fired. Why? It's not you. It's your shirt. But it's Casual Friday. Well, you've taken it too far.
All right, you're gonna get shaved.
Shoulder hair.
Okay, we'll start back at the beginning. Hold on.
Welcome to Mortal ComicsGate. 3, 2, 1. Fuck them up.
Yo, Ripper, what did I tell you about leaving the gates to the warehouse open?
Stop stalking me.
Apologize! Eric!
Get out of my warehouse. Sturgis attack.
Monetize my haters. Get back up Eric's ass, Sturgis!
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna shave you! Bunny money!
I'm gonna vaporize.
Bunny money!
Motherfucker.
Bunny money! Don't mess with the bunny battalion!
I'm not reading your super chat.
Not reading your super chat.
You're gonna get shaved!
Shoulder hair attack. You see, this is what they do. They come into your warehouse thinking that they can shave you, but they don't know.
It's so goofy. Like, why does it not take off? I want it to just have the image, like, not the. What is it?
You will! I'll apologize!
Stop stalking me, detractor.
It's clipping time.
Yeah, we got another puppet show coming up. It's not ready yet.
It's like,
it will be ready soon. And I'm very excited.
I don't know. It's just, to me, it is like so hilarious that, like, there's this huge, like, other side of, like, all the ISOM stuff, like, all the Eric July, you know, like, comics and stuff. Like, there's just this whole built-in parody verse of all of it, you know, like, that is just entirely, you know, if that was what Eric did, like, if he was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this, and then I'm also gonna have this entire parody verse of people that, like, argue about it and make fun of it. I don't know that you could. I think that's more crazy to think that you could plan that. You know, like. That's what, you know what I mean. It's just like this organic. Everyone just loves, you know, just everyone, something about it is just like, yeah. The demon Satan sisters are writing the Ice Queen comic and all that. Like, well, they're not the literal. Generally, if you're pretending to be one of those Satans, it's generally not a good route to be starting on. They claim to be converted this Easter. They said they converted to be Christianity. So God bless them if that's the case. What are they supposed to do with their old catalog? Are they supposed to, if you're a Christian, are you not supposed to make, like, creepy movies? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not. It's fiction, or it's like or you might be using it to, like, kind of illustrate how horrible dangers of Satan is, or dangers of whatever immoral lives. You know, so you make a movie, or you're not even trying to tell a moral story point with your movie. You know, you can be a Christian and just be like, hey, you know what? I just want to make scary movies. They don't have to have anything to do with Christianity, or they can make fun of it too. Like, whatever it is, you know, it's gonna do it. Like, my whole thing is I just want to make scary movies. You know, that's possible. All kinds of different people out there. So that's what I like. That's what I'm saying. That's what I like with Eric July. Like, it was just like so. I don't even think I want to read an ISOM comic. I think it's just like documenting, like, the mainstream doesn't cover him, right? Like, you would think there's this guy
says he wants to make a comic book. You know, he was a rapper, a heavy metal singer, a black guy. You know, obviously that's always, you know, we're always told to support black folks, right? And like, I don't have anything against supporting black folks. I don't like to support someone because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, well, I don't have any money anyway, so I don't know. Like, don't be asking me to begin with. Like, I can't give you something I don't have. But like, you know, like, so that I support Eric by like making like fan art pictures of his little comics, talking about them, contributing to the weird little society of comic book people. You know, I'm a big fan of Daniel Clowes, you know, Peter Bagg, Sergio Aragones, you know, the guy that did that Gru comic, and he did all those Mad magazines. Everybody knows that, you know, Sergio. All that stuff. I love all those kinds of comics. All the ones in the newspapers. Garfield, you know, Heathcliff. Heathcliff is actually probably my favorite because like the dude that's doing it is like, what his great grandfather originally made Heathcliff back in his dad, and then his uncle did Heathcliff, and then now he is like, they've been doing Heathcliff for a minute, and it's like, it's funny and like absurd and stuff. Where like a lot of times Garfield, well, I mean, Garfield is like, maybe we should do that. We could pull up. Well, no, I'm gonna keep drawing. Pull up a think about how Jim Davis makes Garfield sometime, because it's like all these other guys. I gotta move. Hold on. He has all these other guys that like come and like draw the actual comic, right? He just tells them like, I want Garfield, and he's sitting by the thing, and like he says this to John, and there's like all these other guys would be like, okay, and they draw whatever he says like he would draw it if he was drawing Garfield, and he'll be like, yep, that's it, or like, change this, make Garfield's eye bigger or whatever. And it's just, you know, he just has like a little team of dudes that all make Garfield for him. That's so crazy. I mean, I do like Garfield too, like, definitely. That's like my whole Mondays, which really, in 10 minutes it'll be Monday, actually. Mondays are like, you know, famously Garfield is always say like he hates Mondays. So I feel it's like a cartoonist holiday, a weekly cartoonist holiday of like, that's the day, like that's your weekend. If you're a cartoonist, it's Monday. You're like, yep, it's Monday. Taking it off. Friday and Saturday we're out at the comic book store, you know, slinging comic books, signing, buying comic books, digging through bins, little discount stuff or whatever, you know. Monday comes around, that's the day to relax. Just focus on like whatever you want to do with comics. You want to draw them, you want to take a break, you want to just read them. Monday is the comics cartoonist day of the week. Sundays for the Lord, Saturdays for drinking, you know. Wednesday is hump day, obviously. Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, you know, obviously, Thirsty Thursday. Friday, you know, Good Friday, Bad Friday, Black Friday, you know, obviously Friday. Monday is it's the day for Garfield, for cartoonists, for comics. Monday is Comics Day. Well, I guess we get Wednesday too, because Wednesday is New Comics Day and Hump Day. It's New Comics Day and Hump Day. New Hump Day. All right. Well, let's see. this going a little bit. I'm gonna get back into doing used to do a lot of like sort of auto bio stuff, but not okay. Well, I can't move any of that stuff. My headphone wire is a little bit too short. So okay, well I think that's the next step to do with the comics is just to do a document of all the weird shit that happened with comics and trying to make them and all that stuff always seems to like make people angry, especially like the political stuff. Like they don't like any of that stuff. And you know, I made jokes for like all the different sides. Like made jokes about the right wing guys, the left wing guys. I was just making jokes about all of them. Yeah, to me, that's what I like. I like looking at like the old timey comics like that. You know, like the old timey political ones. I think that's what I did. Oh, like I did this presentation for the public broadcasting system. Like they had interviews with a bunch of people from the town, and I talked about Mormons. I was talking about Mormons and about how like there used to be all this like Mormon, anti-Mormon comic strips, or not comic strips, but like political cartoons that were anti. That's what I could bring up. I could bring up one of those political comic strips that were like anti-Mormon. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I gotta go over to this. Yeah, this is the easiest thing to show. Okay. Yeah, look at this. This is all kinds of how do we get YouTube is killing. Oh shit. There's just all kinds of these anti. Why I don't know why I can't seem to maybe open. I have to do that. See, I think if oh wait, here we go. Help on Earth. Well, now it's so hard trying to keep all these whatchamacallit, the things straight here. The tabs. You can start getting all these tabs open. There's all kinds of these anti-Mormon cartoons though back in the day. Let me see if I can get this one. Got this one here. But yeah, there was all sorts of different. For some reason, it was I guess these are kind of hard to make out, probably across the computer stream here. So you kind of have to take. I don't want to say take my word, but oh, here you go. This might be. Open that one in a new tab. Come on, dude. Share this one instead. So, see, it says Mormonism. Mormonism. We must stop the Mormonism. I suppose that's that guy in the main picture is supposed to be the Mormon. That's the evil Mormon, I guess. That's what I'm saying. These are weird. They're just so like, I don't know. There's just something about these and like the old cartoons from like the old newspapers back in the 1800s. The old illustrated police news and political candidates. They're all just okay. Stop sharing that one. I'll go back to this. Go back to doing this. Trying to get this hat done here. What if you guys there's a story that like Daniel Clowes has with his comics. I think we discussed this before and figured out that it was maybe a Death Ray comic, maybe. And it's like a superhero, but it's kind of like an old like DC styled superhero, sort of like the old like spandex and like watch and utility belt. Not really like with superpowers, but more like just a super suit of some kind. And in the story, he's like going to the bank to like, you know, put money into his bank account for like the superhero stuff that he does, and like all sorts of just weird, like normal events. And that's what like ISOM and like all this stuff sort of reminds me of. It's just like sort of surreal, like just like that backroom stuff that they talk about, where it's all these like background scenes that aren't for real, like actual use, you know, like when you're playing a game and it's like the area that's not really made, but it's just there. That's what all the ISOM stuff kind of reminds me of. But like in a kind of like in the same way you can get sometimes with like David Lynch movies, like it's this like normality or something that I don't know. It's just obviously there's something to it because he does have like such an amazing success rate with all his comics. You know, he's a brand new comics creator. And he has all these people buying the comic, you know, thousands of people buying the comic, thousands and thousands of people buying comics. Knowing they're not really that great or whatever. People make fun of them. Who even is any of this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're buying it because they're like fans of like Eric July, the rapper, or Eric July, the heavy metal singer, or whatever. Blaze contribute, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just like, hey, I'm just doing all this stuff and I'm making a comic, making a whole comic universe. What about that? And see how we could go like, okay, yeah, let's do comics too. Because I mean, like I support that. Why shouldn't comics also be that way? Mailbox. Oh, the. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just like to kind of like document it because, like I said, like other people aren't, like other comics news things aren't. I'm not like particularly for or against it. So that's why I don't want to like buy the books. I don't want to like cover it like that because there's already people that are. You know, and I feel like if I were to spend, maybe I might get the Yaira book. Maybe we'll see. I feel like with ISOM, like it definitely didn't look like something I would enjoy to begin with,
You know what I mean? Like it just a superhero dude and a spandex suit and buildings and Texas and all this bullshit. Like I don't know, dude. That's just not my. You know, that's cool. You know, I can see how like other people would like it. Maybe kids would like it or something. Cool, do your thing. Like, but if I'm the guy, like, if I were to be interested in it, it would be like once it's already kind of like worn out all the stories you want to do about superhero dude in Texas. You know, it's a self-insert or it's not a self-insert or whatever. Who cares? You know, you want to make a comic about this dude and it's kind of like all the stuff that's in your world. Cool, I don't care. You know, great. If you're excited about it, other people want to read it, do it. Other people did. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So that one really just, it wasn't my thing. I was excited by the energy I saw behind it, all the people that were interested in it. All right. Let me turn that down. Like $1 a month. See, that's what I need to do. I need to start pushing my my Substack and just be like, for only $5 a month, you can help keep a cartoonist focused, making comics, downloading PDFs, digital comics, and like I need to figure out how to get actual comics to people. Like if you get the maybe that's what I should do. Like have like a big push, like, hey, you know, if you do sign up for the year, do some sort of special, right? If you do it in the next month, we'll make a printed copy of whatever, you know, I'll do a little manga version and do all the fulfillment center, send everything all to the. I don't know. If you only get like, what if you only get like 50 copies or something? Maybe 50 copies, 100 copies. It's not bad. You could do that. If you have like 10,000 copies of like, you know, your comic, you know, get to 10,000 people. What? How would I even do that? I'd have to hire people to help me figure out how to ship all that. That's why we have the blessing of Ripasend. No, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I just think he's an interesting cat, you know. Whatever the reasoning behind all the people that talk about him. Think about that BTM reviews guy. I don't know, like that guy is. What is he doing? He's just some old guy that like goes over all the numbers. There's people are so. I don't understand it. Are they? Is it? It feels like they're like paid opposition. They're controlled opposition. Is that possible? Is that insane? Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's insane. All this about comics, just about goofy comic books. Saska sisters and his horror director, P ladies or whatever. I don't know. I suppose I can't really say anything myself. I guess I don't want to be like, sound like I'm some sort of self-righteous, like I am above thee, his sisters, and better than them. Like I don't. It's just so silly because it's so ironic, and where he makes a big deal about being against, degeneracy or whatever you want to call it, like sexual vibrations, and then he turns around and hires these ladies from extreme horror films. Like that's the same thing with C2E2, right? We can't have Shane and Davis, and we can't have Ethan, and we can't have John Malin. They're too bad. They're horrible people. They said something mean, whatever. But they have extreme splatterpunk horror
books and authors and whatnot coming to the C2E2 show. You know, there's different people. What if this person offends me? You know, like, oh, they have these people write this disgusting horror. It's just extreme. It's just, you know, gore for the sake of gore, all sorts of ripping eyeballs and putting them, you know, horrible tortures, and you know, that's what they've got at the C2E2 this year. I don't want to name names, but I mean, I will. You know, just give me the slightest prompting, and I will, honestly. But no, I don't care. But you know, like they have that kind of stuff over there too. That's fine, but not John, not you know, Cyber Frog and Inglorious Rex. I don't know. It's just weird. So, you know, like I was on Patrick's launch stream the other day for his comic, and one of the guys was saying something, and it was like, you can tell they were kind of thinking like, hey, this is just a cool club of people to hang out, and it's like, this is like where comics won't hire you, right? You're not the scapegoat for comics. They're not going to hire you for anything. They won't have you. They won't review you. They won't invite you. You're not covered. You don't exist. Is what that's what the ComicsGate is. You know, or if you are acknowledged, is to say that you're being disinvited from the show. We're removing John Malin from the show at C2E2 for everyone's safety. This is Reed Pop, professional ComicsGate, professional gatekeepers of the comic book industry decided that the artist John Malin, Yanzi Lin, Shane Davis, and Ethan Van Sciver are too dangerous to be admitted to the convention center in Chicago. Too dangerous. Where is the Comic Book Creators Union? Where is the Comic Book Workers Union from Image Comics? Because there's no doubt, like Image Comics people that have Image Comics work. They're at ComicsGate. Dale Keown. He's the Image Comics legendary creator. It's Comics Book Workers Union that exists at Image Comics going to stand up. John worked on Youngblood. I believe Youngblood is a Image Comics property, isn't it? It doesn't belong to Rob Liefeld. Are they going to allow a comics property creator smirched like that? They don't cover creators. They're just for those janitors. It's the janitors union at Image Comics. They don't cover creators' rights. They also aren't opposed to AI. They all make the big deal about AI. They're all using that shit. They're just like fucking liars. So like I get so tired of like people that go on and on about crying about AI. I don't know if it's just me or not, but like people whining about it is the most just boring thing. I'm like way over here. What am I doing? You guys didn't even tell me nothing. I can't hear you. But people that just like go on and on about AI, just so horrible and this, and it's like, just okay, don't use them. Who cares? Well, they're not artists and they're not. Is that what we're at? We're deciding who's. What if it's? I think that was the thing. The communist on the stream the other day was saying was like, what if it's that Boston Dynamics robot, and he picks up an Apple Pencil and an iPad and starts drawing on the iPad? Is that art or is that AI? Is that not considered? You know, they've got
What else is coming out, I think. Wow. A little divot there. Okay, I gotta make. Yes, the tone isn't quite the right color on it. These pens like this, just right, you can just get like a gray. It's always like just such a weird aspect with the ink. Like it's always kind of you gotta work with it. It changes consistency and was it? So there's another word for it. It's not consistency, but it's like singlicity. Yeah, that's the other thing I find is when you like switch over, you're drawing to like the your other brain side. Right, once you get past the like naming parts, naming objects you're drawing point, and you get into the right side, like you're, at least for me, like my number aspects, I can't write, I can't like think of words and stuff. I get them like backwards. I think I'm assuming it's probably because I have some sort of brain damage. Like it has to be. It has to be a factor. Like how could it not be? His eyes need to be. Yeah, we need to get his eyes looking a little bit like a little bit darker, creepier in the middle. I need like a longer plug for this. Or maybe I just need to sit closer to the computer. Begging for puppets. I like the CG creator Survivor Island. All the cartoonists get stuck on the island, right? So you got all the different creators, they're all thrown onto the island, and they only get does anyone know how to find this person in real life? It's fun time to find this guy. What's up, Dilla AJ? You do what? You do what? See, this is what you get. You know? A little bit of business. Yeah, I ain't got no business. Wait till they find all the rest of my shit. Yeah, you. You guys don't believe me? What? I'm not gonna dox myself. Does anyone know how to find this person in real life? We found where that reporter chick lives. It's time to find this guy. Okay, dude, whatever. Yeah, so that, just so you guys know, that's what I'm saying. So it's real. It doesn't change nothing. Come on down, Dr.Ben, relaunch. You guys want to look at comics? What if is that you in the chat? You watch them? That would be funny. But if you guys should I look at the comics I make instead? Something like that. Hold on. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take a break. Let him dry for a second. We'll take a look at Stanley's Tales of Terror. Stanley with Connie Date's head, chopped her head off. The comics, Dr.Ben.substack. That's how you find me, right there, Dr.Ben.substack. That 20 years old, still in the bag. Wizard. Mobius interview, DC Comics Publishing buying Playboy magazine. Cash being replaced by copies of Spawn 8 and Spawn 9. Stanley J. Watt. Let's read daily sales report for the boss. Give that to me. That's Mr. the Boss to you, Wabbit. We do this every damn day, dumb duck. I mean, Mr. the Boss. No, yes, I see. Carry the 4, divide by 5. They didn't sign this in triplicate. You gotta run, duck. You know what time it is. It's quitting time. It's 5 o'clock. I'm out of here. Oh. Looks like a pigsty. Looks like a pigsty in here. Running late, Connie? Shut up, Stanley. Stupid overtime at my other job. I'm just messing with you. Not in the mood for dumb jokes. And there is no way I'm wearing this. We can see. It's Connie Dates. Look at her. Sexy cow. She's a pig. She's a pig. Like, just like, what's her face? Miss Piggy. Not Miss Piggy, but Vampirella. What's your problem today, Connie? That's too small. There we go. It's too small. Yeah. Did you try it on, though? Are you kidding me? You're the boss's favorite piglet. You'll be fine. I hope you guys can hear me well over there. Well, now I puked all over it. You do this every day, Connie. What do I tell the boss now? Chill. Just say you forgot. I forgot to wash it again. Ugh, can you stay until I'm done getting ready? Look, I already started the car. I'm gone. But Stanley has left the building. Oh, baby. Awooga. I don't know how to do the awooga sound. I'll have to clip that from somewhere next time I do a reading. I got what you need, baby. Tickle, tickle. He jumps in the car. Uh-oh. Rumbling noise. Methodics. Stanley! I'm right here, Connie. I thought I heard an explosion. Yeah, you heard me blowing this pop stand. Give me ideas. Give me ideas. Turn on.
Anything, monkey
Only.
Wind goes through Eric's head.
I've had an idea. Why don't I print and publish your books?
Yes, you got it.
Finally.
That's it.
After myself.
Name it after myself. I gotta get before. Oh shit! Don't forget me. Money. Money.
I'll sell merch. I don't know what though. Ideas.
That's my ex. Well, no. Wouldn't that be funny if it was my ex, like sending death threats? Death threats. Sending to find me? Okay. You want to come and work too? My car.
Star Wars is dead. MCU for $20.
Star Wars is dead.
Sorry, Cecil, it's funny. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's hilarious.
Well, I don't know.
Gotta have to rip off first. What did you have to curious, my friend?
I don't know, comics people, person. It's probably just me watching myself, probably. I'm gonna go get some food.
Oh no, not these guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some food and get hungry. I'll play us out. Thanks for stopping by. Motherfuckers. Thanks for stopping by. Going to my Substack. I'm gonna be doing a special for the Substack people. I'm gonna be having a special on there. If you subscribe to the Substack, you're gonna get a special comic or something. If you subscribe to the year or something, I'm gonna have a special full-size comic. You know what I'm saying? Like the year is gonna be, you get the digital year on this subscription to Substack, and you'll get a comic. You know, one comic for whatever it is, or maybe two comics, whatever. I know I'll probably just do one. I'll do it like a discount, maybe. I'll have to work it out. I'll work it out. We'll get some more news about it. It's probably just for the. We'll see. Anyways, we'll figure it out here. Let's play. Yeah, I forgot I put a whole bunch of other even better ones down here.
Your mother's a traitor!
Can I explain the audience principle to you? If you insult and accost them, then we have no audience.
He started it, fucking cock knocker!
Yeah? Well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding.
We're on a mission from God.
Do you have any idea what time it is? It's 11:30 p.m. It's time to relaunch the Better Late Show with Dr.Ben.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from Double Mint Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize Double Mint's the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth.
If it's me